In the shadowy depths of the human psyche lie manipulation tactics so twisted they'll make your skin crawl. Prepare yourself as we venture into this sinister realm, unveiling 5 disturbing methods that could forever change how you perceive the world. But heed this warning. Once you uncover these truths, there's no turning back. Are you ready? Have you ever witnessed someone confess to a crime they didn't commit? Brace yourself as we delve into the unsettling reality of false confessions. Picture a brilliant artist, Mia, who suddenly finds herself accused of plagiarizing a masterpiece. She's trapped in a sterile conference room with gallery curators, bombarded by harsh accusations and threats of ruining her career. Hours stretch into an agonizing silence, the pressure mounting with every passing moment. Exhausted and terrified, she finally breaks under the weight of their relentless scrutiny, confessing to the charges. But here's the shocking twist. She's completely innocent. This tactic thrives on a deadly mix of stress, compliance, and cognitive dissonance. Under extreme pressure, our brain's fight-or-flight response kicks in. When fighting feels impossible, the mind often opts for flight, desperately seeking any escape, even if it means sacrificing the truth. In these moments, it's not about what's real, but the overwhelming sense of immediate danger. Manipulators are masters at crafting high-stress environments. They know that stress clouds judgment, making individuals more susceptible to admitting things they never did. This isn't just about extracting a confession, it's about exerting control. The manipulator capitalizes on the emotional toll of the situation, bending their victim to their will. Now, let's explore the chilling phenomenon of trauma bonding. Have you ever heard of individuals forming deep emotional ties to their abusers? This is manipulation at its most sinister. Consider Liam, a young man who meets Sarah at a support group for shared traumas. Initially, they connect over their struggles, bonding in their vulnerability. But as time passes, Sarah begins to exploit Liam's past, reigniting old wounds to create conflict. Each time she comforts him afterward, their bond grows stronger, yet darker, leaving Liam feeling trapped in a cycle of emotional dependency. Trauma bonding is powerful because it forms connections through shared pain. Even negative experiences can create rapid bonds. Those fleeting moments of intimacy and understanding become so rewarding that they overshadow the trauma. Victims often endure emotional turmoil for those brief glimpses of affection, unaware they are being manipulated. By inflicting trauma and positioning themselves as the sole source of comfort, manipulators ensure their victims remain ensnared, unable to escape. Now, imagine your most treasured memories being weaponized against you. Picture Emma, who cherishes her childhood family road trips filled with laughter and adventure. But her partner, Jake, begins to subtly twist those memories. "Wasn't that the same trip when your dad got lost?" he implies. Over time, Emma starts to doubt her own recollections. What was once a source of joy now feels tainted with confusion and sadness. This is the art of memory manipulation, and it exploits the malleability of human recollection. Each time we recall a memory, it can shift, and when stored again, those changes can alter our feelings. By consistently introducing negative or distorted details, manipulators rewrite the victim's past, making them more reliant on the manipulator's version of events. With every altered memory, the victim drifts further from their true self, becoming easier to control and more vulnerable to manipulation. Freedom, everyone's birthright. But what happens when that very freedom becomes a cage? Meet Alex, who once thrived on adventure and exploration. Then he meets Clara, who constantly highlights the dangers of venturing out alone. "What if you get lost? What if something terrible happens to you?" she warns. Gradually, Alex's worldview shifts. The world, once brimming with possibilities, transforms into a landscape of risks and fears. This tactic, rooted in existential psychology, preys on our innate anxiety regarding freedom and the responsibilities it carries. While freedom is empowering, it also brings the weight of choices and their consequences. By amplifying the potential dangers of independence, manipulators can paralyze their victims with fear, making them hesitant to act. In instilling a fear of the outside world, the manipulator becomes the victim's anchor, their perceived protector. The victim, seeking safety over freedom, willingly confines themselves, growing increasingly dependent on their manipulator. If you recognize any of these signs in your life, consider it a massive red flag. Subscribe.